Hi, Radiant Soul. Welcome to your weekly reading. We're going to also integrate in this reading a bit of the eclipse energy, see what is moving for you for the eclipse season. I know there's been a lot of energetic shifting, a lot of emotions, a lot of energy and motion moving through everyone. Use this reading as you choose, whether it's for the week or immediate future, whatever you feel the most resonance with. As always, trust your inner guidance to the card or crystals that you are drawn to. And trust the messages. If it's for you, it's for you. Maybe some of it's for you. Maybe a few passages within a soul story are for you. And maybe none of it's for you. Just trust your own inner knowing. That's the best thing I can say. And sometimes I'd like to come back to the readings to see how they're unfolding, or maybe a piece of information that I didn't need is now relevant. I mean, sometimes readings are reflecting where you're going or just what you're coming out of. And for some people, it will be right where you are now. All right, let's look at the cards. This is soul story number 1, and the stone is Labradorite. Labradorite palm stone. Soul story number 2 is ruby, and it's magnetic hematite. Soul story number 3 is earth, and you've got a piece of driftwood that I got walking on the beach in Malibu. All right, soul lights, you can always skip ahead to the timestamps. I'm going to tune in just a little bit more, do a meditation. If you want to stick around with me, then go ahead and take a deep breath in and breathe out. Just like a nice subtle sigh. Maybe move your body around, gently sway side to side. And when you're ready, take another deep conscious breath in, breathing up through the crown chakra, connecting and extending through that natural pause point to connect into the soul star chakra. Take a second breath here, and then breathe out all the way out consciously through the center of the body, out through the root chakra, down into the chakras at the soles of your feet, connecting in with the earth star chakra. In your own pace and pattern and timing, breathing up through the soul star chakra, connect in and release the breath all the way out, connect into the earth star chakra, bringing the awareness into the heart chakra, taking another breath in. As you breathe out, extend your energy out in front of you, out into the world, out into the universe, opening up to universal love and abundance, and then breathing back in that love and abundance. And when you're ready, choose the cards or crystals that you feel most connected to and drawn to. Let's get to the readings. Hello, magicians. Welcome to your reading. I really feel a lot of magician energy with this soul story. And of course, you chose magic. There's a lot that's magical for you right now, opening up. There is a portal opening for you. This is a really important time for you. Whether you're looking at it this week or immediate future, the next day or two, I feel that you perhaps had a lot of emotional release for the eclipse, which we just had we are having on the 28th. So this video actually will go out on the 28th. So very powerful. Labradorite has to do with the magic and the mystery of life. It's connecting into the magical aspect of our being, what we can't necessarily understand, that power within that we can use, we can align to energetically. So this week for you is really about aligning to that magic. And I'm hearing to look around for omens, signs, synchronicities. A lot of you are going to be seeing 333, 444, 1111, 1010, and some of you 1212, and some of you 777. Any number combination, even 123. I'm hearing 123, 123. This is you're getting some kind of attunement or alignment energetically. I also am being shown like, it's almost like a cosmic baptism where you're being refreshed and renewed. And it's allowing for this mystical part of you to come out more. Maybe this is more of your spirit or spirituality. Or, maybe you're going to be working with crystals or stones or focusing more on divination. Maybe you're watching more readings. Maybe you're doing your own readings. Some of you, the message I get is it's time. It's time to launch something or put something out there. Maybe it's a YouTube channel. If there's something that links you up directly to the magic and mystery of life, to the esoteric, to the unseen. There's something that you have to share about that. Now, Labradorite also, it's a great stone, obviously, it's a magician's stone, for manifesting, really, for drawing in. It can also bring a sense of peace or understanding in the cosmos. So some of you have been doubting, like, where am I going? What am I actually doing? What's going on with my life? I feel like a lot is out of control. Well, you're going to find your control in the spirit realm, whatever that means for you. Okay, I'm also hearing that this is going to also help protect your aura. So some of you may have been feeling a little bit energetically burnt out or a little bit tired or maybe a little bit fuzzy or unfocused. But this is also going to be connecting into your personal energy. So that magic that is you, the auric aspect of you, the etheric, how you connect into the subtle energy. So this is really a time for kind of being picky with who you're around also. If you feel people have been draining your energy, some of you have some people around you that they've been draining your energy, or they've been taking too much, or there's something you're becoming aware of and you can't quite put your finger on it, why something isn't quite linking up or isn't working. So you're going to be connecting into the subtle currents of what's going on around you, within other people, their emotions, what they're going through also. So it's honestly a kind of a very psychic time. Your psychic abilities are going to be really heightened. Even if you're already psychic or you're a channel or you're doing anything like that, it's just going to be amped up even more. Okay, let's get to tarot, and then we're going to look at some oracle cards. And I did want to use my Voyager deck. Yeah, auric protection. You may want to sage or do some kind of, use Palo Santo, do some kind of cleansing, open the windows more. Let's see. Also, like lemon or lemongrass, even orange, essential oils if you have a diffuser. Or you can just put a few drops. I don't know if you can see this, but this is my Himalayan salt lamp. You can just put a few drops on a salt lamp, or put some in your bath, or just run some water and put the essential oils. So I'm also hearing, yeah, like there's like a cleansing or clearing that's taking place. Okay, you've got the Man of Crystals, the Inventor. That's you. That's magic, the Labradorite. This is the King of Swords. Yeah, you're going to have some great ideas coming in your energetic field. That's why Spirit wants you to clear, and your higher self is coming through saying, like, just clear stuff out, clear some stuff out. Try to find more time this week to get into your kind of witchy mode, your bruja, curandera mode. Get into your, babalao, whatever you want to look at. Get into the high priest mode, high priestess mode, the magician mode. Really connect into more of the subtle energy of life and your psychic ability. Ace of Cups. Temperance, the Art card, and Three of Cups. Okay, let's use that as the guide card. I love the first card as the guide card. And move these up. Labradorite, yeah. Magic, mystery, abundance. You're preparing for a gift, a breakthrough coming. You're going to feel a lot more fulfilled this week. Something's breaking through, some kind of subtle feeling. For a lot of you, it could even be more self-love or acceptance of yourself, or, understanding of your gifts. Let's see, look at that. 2 of Cups. Friends hanging out. Yeah, so you go from that 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 1 of Cups. Oh my God, remember I said at the beginning, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Wow, and be gentle. On the bottom of the deck, Child of Wands, the Seeker. Yeah, get into the magic, the mystery, study, read. I don't know, something is like really connecting you in. I don't know if you can see this guy is like in a, traditional meditation posture, meditation asana, cross-legged position. And be gentle. That's what the deer is saying. There's something newly, I'll put this here. There's something newly coming in for you. 1, 2, 3. And I just heard it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. It's going to happen like 1, 2, 3. Don't push. Things are unfolding. If you've been putting in a lot of effort, something is about to kind of break through for you. There's something that some new idea. Just like magic. It's like all this effort, it's like when you're trying to open a jar or something, you keep, you put a towel around it. There's a hack that you can put a rubber band around the lid. You can do all these things. And then sometimes it's like you put it to the side and you come back and you just open it. Or after all the effort, all the things that you do, bang it on the countertop, run hot water over it, all these things. So something is breaking through for you this week. There could be a Sagittarius involved. I would also look into Sagittarius. Okay, you've got Saturn. Saturn learning lessons. You've been learning about building and structuring something. Saturn is work, but Saturn brings the payoff. So again, there's something that's about to pay off or pay out for you that you're going to have a lot of, a real strong emotional connection to this week. Ooh, energy signature. The past is in the present. You're breaking past patterns. Don't repeat the pattern of overgiving or overdoing. Guard your energy this week. You don't have to be stingy with your energy, but just don't, Spirit, there's some really amazing aspect of your being that is wanting to come through. Okay, let's see. We've got, be receptive. Okay, this card did come out frustrated. It came out on the floor. So that could have been the Saturn energy, where you were feeling a bit frustrated in life, things weren't moving, or a certain situation, whatever. But look what's coming out of that frustration or feeling trapped or held back. I think the eclipse energy for you is moving you forward. It's saying to be receptive, creative, and move forward. So what's going to help you this is to connect into the creative aspect of your being. So something's been held back. Actually, the eclipse energy for you, the next eclipse cycles, so not just this one, not just this solar and lunar eclipse, but look for a big payout or opening, I would say, in the summer months. Well, some of you Sag, so right away, end of November, December. It's a lot that's held back, and Spirit is saying be open to receive. Be receptive to new people, to new projects, to new approaches. Just be receptive right now, and then focus on your creativity or creative expression. All right, let's get a message through from the Astro Dice for you. Look at the best approach. Wow, wow, that just moved. Did you see that? Right when I picked it, it was Sagittarius. It was Mars. Mars in Libra right now in the 6th house. So if you saw that roll, it's also with Sagittarius. So there's something for you about Sagittarius time. You could have Sagittarius placements. Libra, you could be Libra. Mars in Libra, work with others, expect cooperation. That's that Two of Cups. It's also the Three of Cups. That's also be receptive. Be receptive to people helping you, but don't let people or situations crowd you. You're going to need some space. So, space in your day, space in your routine. A lot of you could be working on some kind of project that has to do with writing, or a lot of writing, or perhaps courses or classes, or doing something online, or maybe something in religion or spirituality. But you're definitely getting the higher perspective. And you are a magician. Tap into that energy. Use that energy. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, I am the magician in my own life, and magic is all around me. Lots of love and light to you. Hello, Radiant Soul. All right, this is soul story number 2. This is what your soul is doing on the earth plane. If you chose Life Force, the ruby, and the magnetic hematite, which is very cool, very powerful. When I got this stone, I so love this stone. And I knew it was magnetic hematite. I just thought, oh, that's what it's called. But look, watch. It's magnetic. It's magnetic, Soul Lights. So look at that. So that's what you need to focus on, being more magnetic. So hematite is a protection. Both, it's very interesting. Ruby as a stone is also a blood purifier, and so is hematite. Cleanses, clears the blood, enriches the blood, makes the blood richer. It's a mineral. It makes, so you could, check in with yourself, your own pendulum, or your doctor or healthcare practitioner. Do you need more minerals? Are you lacking a mineral, or minerals or a mineral? Check into that. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm a channel, but I am getting zinc and I'm getting salt balance, potassium salt. So, yes, so this lovely magnetic hematite is just that. It draws things to it. It draws things that fits with it. So, the life force animating energy, something is renewing for you. And Ruby has a lot to do, oh my God, passion, purpose, love, but also abundance, kind of royalty. I think you're going to be tapping in, some of you, it's a past life energy that's coming through, where you're kind of recognizing your royalty, your gifts. You're seeing more and more of what you do as unique. There's also something about being grounded, being centered for you, but also tapping into the cosmic energy, being a recognition you're part of the cosmos, if you can see that. So some of you may also be doing some type of energy work or Reiki, or that could be really good for you. I'm also getting increase in finance for you. Increase abundance is what I'm hearing, living much more abundantly, whether it's from the small things to the large things. I do hear you're going to be able to afford a certain purchase, something that you have been wanting to purchase or you need to purchase. This is also a good time for you to focus on your talents, abilities, gifts, and use those to receive money, to draw in. So a lot of you have put a lot of effort. I'm getting force, life force. This is about the life force animating energy being more renewed. So this is also about your vitality coming up, but I'm also seeing life force, forcing life, forcing things to happen, or having to use force to get things done, or a lot of effort, persistent effort. And so you're going to start drawing in more of what it is you want. You might feel a resonance to Soul Story number 1. If you were torn between Soul Story number 1 and number 2, you might want to watch Soul Story number 1. I feel a little bit of crossover. So I feel that the eclipses for you are bringing in a renewal of energy. I think that you've had stuck energy on the past, on a person, on a situation. There has been stuck energy or energy held back or less life force energy. Now you could have been recouping from a cold, a chronic condition, illness, a debilitating emotional something. Something has caused the life force to leak a little bit or be less strong. But, sometimes we just go through that anyway. We all have different patterns, different cycles, whether it's 2.5, 3-year cycles, 7-year cycles, 9-year cycles, 10-year cycles, 11-year cycles, 18-year cycles, 22-year cycles. Our body goes in cycles. Cycles of threes. So it could be your own biorhythm. Okay, things are about to pick up. We've got harmony on the bottom of the deck. Chariot, movement. I guess I'm just going to go from the bottom of the deck, they said. All right, so let's put the guide card here. So you're really connecting into that energy of Ruby, the life force energy. Magnetizing and drawing in. Wow, look at that. Something drops, it comes right back to you. So you're going to also be learning more or practicing more with your energy flows. You've got the Hermit here, or no, 9 of Worlds, gain. That's what I'm telling you. Something's about to pick up work-wise, whether you work with someone else or for someone else, or some of you, I feel a lot of maybe entrepreneurs or people that are getting something. There could be something also about music. Maybe you're a musician. Whatever your gifts are, you need to be using them. Then we've got time, space, judgment. Yeah, I told you, cosmic connection. You're cosmically connecting. A lot of you are getting some divine downloads or cosmic downloads or something that you do. I don't know, music-wise, artistically, there's something that you do that you kind of channel, you tune into. Some of you could be design, and then we've got the Man of Cups, King of Cups energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. All right, so let's see. So definitely it's time for the change. Whatever change is going on in your life, it's time for it. I feel renewal. I don't know how much, totally, for some of you, it's a lot of renewal. Things are going to pick up. So if there's been some stagnant energy, again, magnetic hematite. I just have to look at the bottom of this card. Look at this. This is your time, peacock's tail, to shine. I feel like held back or back of the class. There's something you felt held back in, or the timing wasn't right. This card is calling me. What is this? Oh, yes. Definitely look at soul story number 1 if you feel any resonance, okay? All right. So Saturn, just as I said, you felt held back. Something held you back. Let me ask why, Spirit. Why? Because you were building a better structure, a better foundation for the upcoming changes. We've got Cancerian energy here with the Chariot. This could be, again, you're preparing to move. Definitely things are moving this week. There's a lot of movement. It might even throw you off a little bit. And just like I said, that's scintillate. It's like scintillating, sparks of light. Yeah, you have got it going on. Glow up. There's a glow up coming. Shining your light. People recognizing you. I don't know what it is you're meant to put out there in the world, but it's saying the time is now. A lot of you are healers, but also a lot of you are in touch with some kind of flow, a trend, or an understanding about something, a particular relationship, a particular situation. You are in the flow with it. Look at the mixed emotion card, see what else is coming up. So Saturn isn't all bad. It cuts out things. So with this Ace or 8 of Wands and the Saturn energy with the Scythe, there could be something, someone, some way of living. You're cutting something out so you can focus more on what's important to you. Let's see. I've got 2 cards sticking together here, so I may have to take them both. Okay, so guilty and worried. But then we move from grateful. So you've kind of been, some of you, this eclipse energy could bringing up worry or concerns. You might be feeling a little guilty or bad. Now this guilty could be someone trying to guilt you, put some guilty vibes on you. Or you're worried about someone, there could be, but it does show you moving into a space of gratitude. So that's going to override, like grateful for what I have, where I'm at. A lot of you grateful for your gifts. A lot of you, this is about a side gig, side hustle. This is something on the side, a side project or projects that you're going to put more time and attention to. It's time for you to build upon that foundation. All right, soul story number 2. It's time for you to build upon that foundation. That's really, really important. Yeah, if you don't, who else will? It's time. I don't know what it is time for. Look at that. Shield your energy. Look beneath the surface. Yeah, see something, again, life force energy. I think you're going to see an approach, a way you were in relationship. The eclipse is shifting how you relate to your world around you, how you relate to people. You're not going to be guarded. It's just, you're going to do things in a way like where if there's, someone could be guilting you because they're going through a lot of problems or issues and you're always there. And you're going to be less there. You're going to be less of the sounding board. Maybe that was your role all the time, was being the sounding board. Everybody went to you. Now you're just doing that less. You just don't have the headspace. That energy, I don't know how to say it. It's going into something else. It's being channeled. It's not even by you. It's by your higher self. I'm looking at this as the higher self. It's like you're not going to have time for stuff, time for drama. There's stuff that you're just not going to want to do, not going to want to focus on. And it's like people around you may be guilting you or are going to guilt you. This is like a kind of a little, warning from your higher self and from spirit, from God saying, look, don't buy into it. You can have concern. You can help people. Let it go. But that's not your role. Okay, to always be there, or always help out, or always show the way, or whatever it is for you, whatever it is that you're going for. And I feel like this is going to make your life much more enriching. That's the King of Cups there, where you can savor life more, your life, where you can make better choices. You're going to be opening the door to better opportunities. All right, let's look at the best approach for you to support the energies around you and your transformation. Capricorn. Oh, North Node, but the first house. So you're restructuring you, baby. Look at that. North Node and Capricorn in the first house. And you have Saturn here, which Saturn rules Capricorn. So whether it's your business, where and how you spend money, Capricorn, you're going to be much more focused, much more diligent, because that 9 of Pentacles, you want to turn into a 10 of Pentacles. So you see the road, go for it. You see the task ahead, go for it. 1 foot in front of the other. Things are going to exponentially leap, and I don't think you're going to have time for certain things, certain bothers or dramas or whatever. You can love the people, you can like them, you can want to help, but something is changing in your orbit through this eclipse season. It's changing now, but next year, this time, or the next eclipse, what is it? Aries, Aries, Libra. I don't know. Something's popping for you really big at that time. Something's really pushing you like this, pushing you forward. Right now, you're just creating the new mental, emotional headspace and structure for it. Routine. This can have a lot to do with your routine, what you focus on. But this is all about you. New focus. Some of you, it could be losing weight or changing how you eat, or if you want to plump up, or, you know, or get more muscly. Maybe it's working out, something. This is all about you, how you view the world and how others view you, and about your body, your physical, you know, physicality, whatever supports your life force energy through your physicality, okay, is what you're going to be focusing on. Some of you with the frog medicine, there could be a little bit of cleanse or a detox that you're doing, or I'm not eating that anymore, I'm not doing that, I'm not watching this, I'm not reading this, I'm not hanging out over here because I'm focusing, you know, my energy over here to what's better for me or what's better for my body. There's going to be a lot of, oh, this is better for my body. I definitely see physical changes, body changes. So again, if you have been wanting to lose weight or let the weight go, or some of you maybe you want to gain weight, whatever it is, physical changes that are supporting you and where you're going. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra to support you on your path. All right, let's see what it is. Oh, I just heard grateful is also for your energy, your life force energy. So that's why you're a bit more protective with it. I'm telling you, soul story number 1 may have some messages for you too. If you feel a resonance with soul story number 1 also, you may want to watch that as well. Okay, your Soul Insights mantra is, I honor the energy that is me. I express my energy freely and use my energy wisely. Lots of love and light, and hope to see you in the next reading. Hello, Radiant Soul. If you chose soul story number 3, Earth. Look at that mountain. It's time to get earthed, to get grounded, to bring your dreams into denser physical reality. This is all about manifesting, baby, all about bringing the dreams into reality, setting some goals, putting a plan together. You've got Driftwood, which I got in Malibu. So this is to tell you that grounding doesn't have to be heavy, focusing on the mundane or earthly things, your routine, your to-dos. It doesn't have to be heavy. Focusing on what you need to do for your life to keep it going doesn't have to be heavy. Focusing on what you need to do for your business doesn't have to be heavy. So you're definitely letting something go, the concept of something takes a lot of time, or it's very heavy, or it's hard to do. You're definitely changing a perspective. And I do feel the eclipse energies are helping you do that. There's been a lot of denser, heavier emotions coming up for many of you. A lot of thoughts of the past. Why did this happen? Why didn't this happen? This person, that person, this relationship. Oh, I made this choice. Some of you have just been feeling like heavy energy, denser energy, like you've just been feeling like, kind of, what's the use? I've got this mountain to go, you know, this mountain of problems, mountain of concern, mountain. I'm still on the mountain, trekking on the mountain. What does that mean? I'm still trekking on the mountain. Okay, what does that mean? 3 of Wands. Trust and have faith. Have compassion for yourself. That this is about trust and faith. And opening. The hands are opening. Even this hand. It's like opening to receive the help. Whether on this dimension, through people, or the spirit realm. It's also telling me that this, for you right now, this is a time of increased awareness and hope. Something new is growing. You can feel it perhaps inside you, a different feeling or understanding of your circumstances. You've got the Chariot here. Some of you, this is also about a move. You've got the Lovers. That card has been wanting to come out but hasn't fully come out until now. So we've got Cancerian energy here, Gemini. Wow, Art, look at this. 3 major arcana. Wow, let me look at that. I want to show you something here. Look at the hands again. So there's something important about hands and open hands, opening to receive. Hands, the symbolism, the mind-body symbolism, and also in dreams, has to do with control. Okay, this is art. This is temperance. Because balancing our life is art. Our life is art, or we're meant to live our life as art, or see our life as art. You're curating your life right now. You're in a stage of renewal. And so a lot of the inner changes you have been going through, now it's about making those inner changes, those dreams, desires, goals, wishes, into manifested form, into your life, your lifestyle. Some of you, this could be a move. Either you're going to be talking about moving. For some of you, it could be some travel, especially long distance travel, but you're either moving within the next month or two, or you're planning the move. Two of Cups. Wow. It's a lot about abundance and opening to receive the goodness that you deserve, receive what's life enhancing, and trusting your own inner knowing, your own intuition. You're showing up as the Lovers. So I think you're really starting to listen. Got on the bottom of the deck the Queen of Swords. Look at that though. But she is, her riches is the third eye, the sixth sense, right? Sixth chakra, the sixth sense, the third eye focus, psychic focus. How do you make what you envision? This is the question to ask yourself now. How do I make more of what I envision into manifested form? How do I make what I want? How do I create this reality? That is your goal, your mission, and that brings you fortune. That turns the wheel. That's your focus for the now. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, this could be. But this is you're turning the wheel of your life. You are starting to curate your own experiences. And what you focus on now harnesses great power. It begins to manifest for you. So this is a time to keep with that flow, soul story number 3. Keep with that flow, that energy flow that you are in right now. You're in something, you're on to something is what I'm hearing. Whatever it is that you're coming to this reading about, you're on to something. I think for a lot of you, this is some kind of confirmation. Wow, this is what came to me. Look at that. Clear and activate, create sacred space, and that's the time for you. But I see this as opening, this opening to receive. Look at the hands again. Maybe you use your hands or work with your hands. Somehow your hands are important. And think of metaphorically, what do hands mean to you? The 9, whatever you were doing is ending. You're opening up to the cosmos, to the, wow, you're opening up to really being divinely guided. This is a time of intense guidance for you. This is a time of, it's a lot of work. There's a lot that you're doing on the mundane level, on the earth level, maybe on the everyday level, but that's lifting. I think that's going to be getting easier. I don't know if it's going to have people that help you, or, you know, you've just put so much in motion. Okay, this card wants to come out. And I also see this card. Okay. Which I think is so spot on for you, is to shine. Sparkle of light and mystical sister, the transformation that you've gone through, but you go to the light. There's a lot of light here, sparkle of light. And I don't know, I see this as a moth, mystical sister, mystica, to go to the light, your own light of inner knowing. That's also what the Lovers is about. Lovers is a lot about choice. It could be lovers, it could be, yeah, if this is about a relationship with the Two of Cups, it's very magical, or it's about to get very magical. I feel your relationships with people are about to get very magical for you. because you're following your own intuition, your own your integrity, you're in alignment, or you're getting into alignment more with your truth. And people are going to see that. People are going to see that and respond to that. It's very powerful for you. All right, let's look at mixed emotions. Now, eclipses bring up emotion, especially lunar eclipse, because the lunar eclipse deals with the emotional aspect. It deals with mothering, the mother, divine mother, our own mother. Solar eclipse is more about outer to do, but both of them go together. I know a lot of time, traditionally it said the lunar eclipse is more emotional, but I know a lot of people had a lot of emotional stuff come up on the solar eclipse. I know I did. Of course, it was in Taurus, Scorpio axis, so that can make a difference also. Okay. All right. So what do we have? Well, it was no, Aries. Sorry. I'm like spacing. I'm sorry. I've got new information coming in, and I'm looking at the Aries Libra axis, and the connection in the time of Libra to that south node in Libra. And now we have the Taurus full moon lunar eclipsing, and then Scorpio season, leading into Scorpio season. So there's a lot of letting go, even though we're in leaving that Libra season, and as we're going, in Scorpio season now, there is a lot of letting go. There's a lot of letting go of cutting through. But I don't feel you're cutting. I feel you're letting go. I don't know. I feel like you're merging with stuff. Somehow you're releasing, but you're aware of what you're letting go of. And of course, Taurus, that full moon, has a lot to do with what we hold on to, or what we value. So a lot's going to come up for you about your values, what you value, your principles, what's valuable to you, money. There could be a focus on money right now, what you do with your money, where you put your money. But it's all about your inner and outer riches, your inner wealth, how you're feeling about yourself and your life. And then, wow, look at that. Okay, we'll take them all. Okay, so moving from exhausted. For some of you, grief. Yeah, there's been a lot of grief, a lot of crying. There's been a lot of grief, a lot of crying going on for people right now. There's been a lot of loss for people. Okay, letting go the feeling of inadequacy or feeling trapped in your circumstances. And for some of you, dealing with a lot of heavy emotions. Feeling exhausted, and you've been dealing with a lot of, that's why a lot of light is shining. The potential for our light to be expanded or shine is dependent on how much darkness within us, how much we're connected to the void. Like if you go in a closet, let's say a 3x5 closet, 3 feet by 5 feet, or let's say 4 feet by 6 feet, and you turn off the light and it's dark, and then you turn on the light. That's the amount of light you have. If you go in a warehouse, let's say that's like, I don't know, 100 feet by 100 feet, or even 300 feet by 300 feet, and it's dark, when you turn on those lights, it's bright. Like think of putting on the lights in a gymnasium, right? A gym, and putting on the lights in a football or, soccer stadium. So you have definitely, and that's the transformation. You have been going through a lot, whether about your circumstances or where you are. And I think that's it. This card almost reminds me of, in my medicine cards, it's called there's a certain type of sacrifice, kind of really just, open up, that certain native people do, or native tribes. So I feel like you've gone through a lot, and there's still going to be more purging, but you're seeing more and more light. You're releasing more and more light. And you're opening up for people to help you too. That's a big thing. I think you're calling in better people in your life at this time. Yeah, look at that. Compassionate. You're getting more compassion. This is about compassion for yourself and others, but people are going to have compassion for you. You have a lot of compassion. And then there's going to be some surprises. I think some people talking positively about you, helping you. You know, if you're on YouTube or Instagram or something, or maybe TikTok or whatever, but if you're putting something out there, I think you're going to see people really responding really well. And some of you, this could literally be a party, a surprise birthday party, some kind of party, or you could be going to some kind of party this week. Maybe it's a Halloween party. I don't know. Or just a gathering with others or friends. But I do hear people talking really well about you, and some have been concerned because I feel some of you have had some loss. But some of you really feel that you're very giving and you're very honest and you're very talented, and they do see the transformation you make. Now, some of you are also helping others make a transformation in their life. So let's look, what's the best approach for soul story number 3 at this time? Okay, you've got the 7th house, South Node. It's funny because I mentioned the South Node in Libra, and that eclipse was right on that in Aries. So the South Node in Aries in the 7th house. This is not a time to do stuff only on your own. With the 2 of Cups here in the South Node, this is like, yes, you can be independent, you can be strong, but you open to be with others, whether in relationship or collegial, collaborate, creative. Those of you that work with other people or for other people in a company or something, don't overdo. I just heard don't overshare, but let people carry their own weight. Look at this, there's a balance here. So you're finding a new balance right now also in your life. All right, why? Because there's a lot of abundance coming in for you. You're opening up more to the universe. And so your Soul Insights mantra is, I am now fully opening up to the abundance of the universe. I am abundance in emotion and action, and I manifest abundance. You are the abundance, soul story number 3. You are the abundance. Surprise, you are the abundance. Lots of love and light. Hope to see you in the next reading.